What's going on, y'all? It's the Ralphie Radio Show, and this man right here, you know him, of course, Niall from the band One Direction. The last time we spoke, Niall, was right before St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
Now you get to spend Memorial Day in the States, so you guys must feel quite American. At least you're getting to experience a lot of America.
Yes, we've started this tour, so we've got to go around a lot of America that we haven't seen before. So it's been good so far. We've had a lot of fun, and we're here on Memorial Day.
Now, fame isn't all that it's cracked up to be, everybody. Is your head okay? Seems okay. I don't see any bumps.
No bumps.
I heard you got whacked.
Well, no, we didn't really get whacked. I think that was a bit of a rumor, but me and Liam got mobbed.
I guess that's the way to put it.
We were just, when we're on our days off, we just like to just chill.
You thought you could blend in New York, and apparently you thought wrong a little bit.
We kind of got
mobbed, more or less. You got to experience New York though, still. Besides that,
we went around. My aunt lives in New York, so we had a barbecue last night, and we were meant to go watch The Dictator in the cinema last night, but fell asleep.
Niall from One Direction here on the Ralphie Radio Show. You guys recently performed a show in Virginia, and there was a very special person in the audience. Malia Obama, the president's daughter. Sasha was there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, now did you know about this ahead of time or no?
Yeah. We heard. Well, when we met them at the Kids' Choice Awards, they said that if we can't come to the White House, that they would come
to you guys. Wow.
So we're like,
you're big when.
Okay. And then, so they came down to the show, and there was loads of Secret Service there. There was 15 of them on 2 girls. It was crazy. So they came down, and we sat in a room across from our dressing room, and we just had a conversation about everything. It went from food to roller coasters to life to them having loads of security all the time. It was a roller coaster.
Which is, I'm sure, at least one thing you can relate to with them now.
Yeah, maybe not special service where people aren't allowed to walk down the same corridor.
No, it's obviously no joke.
Yeah.
But that's so you got to see them. Were you nervous performing in front of them at all because they are the daughters of the President of the United States, or?
No, well, I'm obviously I'm a massive Obama fan. So I'm a big fan of their dad, but they're big fans of us. So it's good to have them along, and they were sitting beside the stage, so I was waving at them and stuff. No, they're just regular kids that they got to have a childhood, and then they became the president's daughter. So.
Of course. Hey, have you ever performed in front of anyone that made you nervous?
Well, more my home crowd, in Dublin.
Right.
That's mad. That it's just so nerve-wracking.
And that's tough too because the people there, and absolutely. We spoke a little bit about your hometown the last time we talked because it was around St. Patrick's Day, and I definitely got the vibe from you that you were missing home a little bit, maybe even getting a little homesick.
Yes.
You guys got to go home though before this tour though, right?
Yes,
that was a necessity,
Oh, that needed to happen. We were all kind of cracking up towards the end. We had a good time in Australia, but we were all like, okay, 10 weeks away. This is a long time. We need to go home.
Gotcha.
So we had a couple of weeks off. We had a bit, spent a bit of time at home, chilled out. Didn't really do much for 2 weeks, so.
Which was probably a nice change of pace for you, I'm sure.
Exactly. Now we're back at 100 miles an hour and pretty full on, but we had a little bit of time off. Back in action now. We're really enjoying ourselves. The weather is absolutely disgustingly hot.
Yeah, it is, but better than the snow, at least, right?
Exactly. Last time we were here it was snowing. So.
Wrap it up with Niall from One Direction here on the Ralphie Radio Show. The next single is One Thing.
It's our next single, so requested here.
Exactly, on the Ralphie Radio Show. Up All Night is the album, of course, and by the way, this Thursday you guys are getting ready for the Up All Night DVD watching party.
Yes.
I saw the hashtag. That should be a blast, right?
Yeah, we haven't seen the DVD. We've seen it early on in its early stages when they do stuff to make it high def and make the sound a little bit better and stuff. So we only seen it at the very early stages, when they didn't have any of the behind the scenes or the special features or anything like that. So, we're all watching together we're doing a Twitcam to watch it together, and all the fans can watch for the first time with us. Something different too. A little live commentary on Twitter, so that should be a fun time. Up All Night, the DVD, and of course the album in stores now as well. Niall from One Direction, my man. Appreciate the time.